Hello, everybody in YouTube world. This is Next Level, and you are watching Toilet Talk. This is the second episode that I've done so far, and hopefully you'll like what I have to say. Here's where you find out what's good and what's trash. Most of my stuff here is back issues, just to give you some review of what you should have read and what you should be reading. Anyways, we'll start off today with two pieces that are trash. Number one on the list, Marvel guys, you're probably not going to like this. I know everybody knows that I'm a DC guy, but I do read Marvel every now and then. But one of my back issue trashiest collections I have is Earth X. I didn't like it. It was too confusing. Uh, the inside artwork was scaly and gray. The pictures bled. It just didn't. I didn't like it whatsoever. The only reason why I bought these is, I mean, Alex Ross, great covers. How can you go wrong with Alex Ross? So, you know, it gets the dump for me. I bought issues 1, 2, and 3, and I think there was 4 of them, so I'm pretty much gonna stop there. Uh, then we go to, as you remember last week, or last episode, I had Steve Niles and Ben Templesmith trade paperback of 30 Days and Night. This is their follow-up, Dark Days. It wasn't so good because, yes, it is a part 2, but the worst thing about part 2s is if you do the same thing as a part 1. And that's what this one did. Took the main character from the last series and continued him in here. It's not bad for a zombie book. But I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, if you're a complete Steve Niles guy and you need to get everything like I kind of have, then yeah, you're going to want to pick it up, but it's not a good read. Continuation doesn't really excite me. I like new, fresh stuff. That's why we go with his Return to Greatness, Wake the Dead. This is a great book. It's kind of like a Frankenstein tale, but it's done with 2 kids and I don't want to go into. I don't like to give too much spoilers on my book, so you got to read it. The artwork is unbelievable. It is an adult book, so if you guys are under 18, you might not get it. Depends on what kind of comic shop you go to. But it's a great book, 1999 from IDW. Of course, you can get it less on Amazon or something like that. But Steve Niles, man, great, 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 great. You know, that's why you don't get this and you get this. So for these 2 items right here, Earth X and Dark Days, they get the flush, the royal flush treatment for you poker players out there. Alright, let's return to some good books. Alright, for everybody out there that thinks I'm just a DC fan, I'm not. I'm also a Marvel fan. See? I do like Marvel. And we'll go back to people that haven't read Secret Invasion yet, read this. Secret Invasion, The Infiltration. It goes back from the very beginnings of the Scroll when they first came here in Fantastic Four. Goes through Illuminati um, up to the current arc, so it catches you up if you haven't read it before. Pick this up and read this before you start reading Secret Invasion 1, 2, 3, and 4, which I have not even done yet. I plan on doing it sometime here. Then we go to everybody out there needs their one collection, their definitive series that they love. Mine just happens to be what I started off with. It's called Kraven's Last Hunt. We've been talking about this on the CCL forums that this is probably the best Spider-Man story told, and it is. These are all the originals right here, starting off at Web of Spider-Man 31 and ending at Spectacular Spider-Man 132. It's 6 issues. It's probably some of the best art and best writing you've seen. Came out in '87. These issues all here I bought brand new when they first came out. So these are. I guess you could say the Next Level collection. It also contains one of the greatest covers in Spider-Man history. Craven's buried him alive, basically. So it goes through some whacked out stuff in the next issue, but it's a great issue. There's a cliffhanger at the end. I don't want to give away the story. Vermin's in it. There's a great fight scene between Vermin and Craven and Spider-Man. Pick it up. That's Craven's Last Hunt, and that's Marvel for you guys that think I only like DC. For all you people that think you have the very first appearance of Darkness in Darkness 1, or maybe if you think it's in Witchblade, you don't. This right here, Cyberforce 25, is the first appearance of Darkness. A lot of people don't know that. He appears in a little thing at the end, Darkness. It's just a little sketch to preview him for his debut in Darkness #1. It's pretty sweet. So if you want the very first appearance of Darkness in any comic book, get Cyberforce 25, Image Comics. Then we go to one of the greatest writers, rest in peace, artist-writers combination. Drew Hayes passed away recently. He did this book, I, Lucifer, that turned into Poison Elves. It's great artwork, great story. I got this a while back, I think like $5 or so. Hold on. Sorry, I had a little lag. $5 or so. It was a great book. It's a lot more money than that. It's not in the greatest condition. I have some creases here, but I don't care. I got it autographed by Drew. I've met him. He's one of the nicest guys that there ever was. It's too bad that he's no longer with us. So I got a box today. I got a box from a company. It's one of them book companies they have in Wizard. It's called Science Fiction Book Club. Introductory offer, you get 5 books for $1 a piece. After shipping comes to $14.75. And of course with that I got, for you Marvel guys, the Marvel Encyclopedia. Big, huge book. Pretty sweet. I haven't read any of these yet, so. Crisis on Infinite Earth. I've read this before, but I've never owned it. I got it at the library, so. Got that finally. Watchmen. I've read this like 20 times. I got the Ultimate Collection hardcover. I wanted to get this to just say I had the soft cover. Man, it's lagging. So, yeah, that's pretty sweet. And then I got Dark Knight Returns. So I'm going to read, I've never read this before, so I'm going to read this and let you guys know on my next episode. Anyways, that's the show. It's my second one. We've had some lag issues on here for some reason. I don't know why, but anyways, remember, if you're going to buy trash, might as well read it in the toilet. Flush it and forget it. Because remember, if I'm going to see it, I'm going to call you out. This is Next Level, and this is Toilet Talk.